speak to God the other night, and I did not say it here. It's all the time in this beautiful world not to enjoy it for that one. And I certainly do. Oh, I'm always happy. Life is too short not to be happy with it. People don't even realize that.
For miles and miles, been sailing through the sea to find you here, standing next to me. So, my love, be my everything. Heart of gold, stay here for a while. When your life gets so crazy, you lose your way. I'll be the one to guide you home.
오늘 하루 어땠어? 좋았어. 이제 밥 먹을 시간이야? 밥 줘? 맘마?